Hi everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Creative Corner, and today all I have for you are some bodices. My bodice box is getting so full I couldn't put any more in, so I'm going to sell a few today. First up, bodice number one is a short sleeve bodice. This top part is is all on tulle, backed on tulle. The sequins on this have started to turn slightly golden a little bit, fairly heavily beaded, as you can see. Let me see if the light will help. Oh, that might help a little bit. You have this large medallion in the middle here. Let me come in so you can see the detail. Come on. These are the Alençon corded appliques that are on here. There's the medallion in the front. As you can see, some areas are more yellow than others. Nice scallop along the top part. And the shoulders, the sleeve part, this is all on tulle. And the back side, you get the satin covered buttons going all the way down. Same appliques on the back. They go down to there. So that is bodice number one, and I am only asking $7 for this one. Bodice number two has short sleeves. They have these the poofy sleeves. This has been flattened down from shipping, but the sleeves have these rosettes. They're kind of flattened down too. You can probably steam them out a little bit. These rosettes with leaves coming off the sides of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those on each sleeve. So there's 10 of these rolled roses on here. And the bodice is fairly heavily beaded. It has this dangle in the very front, and it comes down to this part down at the bottom. I forgot to mention at front that bodices are usually more difficult to work with, because the stitching that holds the beads on usually goes all the way through the satin, so you will have to either cut around what you're going to use, or seal in the stitches on the back side with some kind of some kind of glue or some kind of backing to keep the stitches in place if you want to cut it up further. Let me come in a little bit so you can see the detail. These are embroidered appliques on this one, and this is you can see the pretty flowers here. Coming down to the bottom, you have this kind of heavily beaded appliques at, at the bottom here. little tiny dangle there, and then the bigger dangle up here. And then there's a row of beads along the neckline. And then these are the rolled roses with the leaves coming off the sides of them. There's 10 of those on this dress. The sleeves are the poofy. There's real thick tulle behind here which has gotten flattened, but there are appliques on the sleeves, all around the top part of the sleeves. Then you've got the rolled rose here, and then this bottom part, small bottom part of the sleeve, is all on tulle. You can see the appliques there. The back side is pretty much the same as the front. You get the satin covered buttons going all the way down, and the same appliques on the back. So that is bodice number 2, and I am asking $11 for this one. And then finally, bodice number 3 is a cream color, has clear sequins and the pearl beads. These are the corded alençon appliques on here. It's short sleeve, but the appliques go all the way up the sleeves. This has, excuse me, this has the thick ribbing going down these areas here that's real stiff. That helps hold its shape. These are very heavily beaded appliques on here. The sequins look yellow in the video, but they're not. It's just the way they're catching this light, I think. Let's see if that doesn't help at all. You see the very heavily beaded flowers and appliques on here. These you'll probably be able to cut out. A pretty little one there. And they go all the way up the, these look really yellow in the video, but they're not. All the way up the sleeve. And then on the back side, same thing, just as much appliques and beadwork on the back, plus the satin cover buttons. Same thing on the back. So this is bodice number 3, short sleeve cream, and I am asking $8 for this one. And that's all I have for today. Much more to come this weekend. I have lots ready to go on my shelf, so I'll probably do a fairly large video again this weekend. If you're interested in any of these bodices, those prices don't include shipping. The instructions on how to order are in the description box below. And bye for now. I'll see you this weekend.